Hey, this is John. Welcome back to Questing Phoenix, episode 53. So in the last episode, we worked on upgrading some tools and had some fun with the Ender IO Killer Joe having a bug where it gives you way too many head drops. I talked to people in the Ender IO Discord. The bug is already known and it's already been fixed in dev, so I'm on a dev version so we don't clog the system with unnecessary heads that we shouldn't have got in the first place. But, you know, what's done is done, so there we are. Anyway, let's move on doing something else. If we're going to spawn lots of withers, which I don't know if we're going to do or not, but if we do, we're going to need more soul sand. And I don't want to go hunt for it all over the nether. So there's a couple of options for us. We could use that void resource miner and filter for that, because you can get that with a brown laser lens. You also get it 2.5% of the time with a clear laser lens, or maybe any laser lens. I'm not really sure. But we're focusing for mica right now, which we don't need that much of, but it's one thing we can't get any other way. So maybe I'll leave that alone. However, we can get soul sand with a conjuration catalyst. So we can turn one soul sand into 2 soul sand. So that's kind of nice. I'm trying to think what we're going to do about that. I think we're going to need to have a hopper hawk for this, though. So that may work out. But we could probably use this hopper hawk right here. Because if we use this guy, he might be too fast and pick up the soul sand before it goes in the pool. So we'll do that for now. We can also use it to get more quartz as well. There's actually a few things you can use it for. So if we go into the uses for this guy, we can double redstone. I don't think, that's not going to be necessary. We've got tons of that stuff. We're getting it all the time. Don't need that so much. Quartz is kind of the hard part. Nether or soul sand is the hardest one. The rest of these are kind of easy to get other ways. Maybe netherrack, that's something else we might use. Gravel, we could do that, although we've got a better way to make gravel from cobblestone. Leaves, we might want to do that to make sure we have a supply of oak leaves. That might be important. We do use those for farming things. Grass, that might be another one. So, yeah, there are a few things we might want to use for this for. So, let's go get one. Let's take a nap real quick. We're not low on power, but I like my solar power to be running, so it's free power. I like free power. Okay, so let's get... Oh, I didn't hit the right button first. Hang on. There we go. I want one of these guys. We're going to need some pixie dust, an alchemy catalyst, slimming rock. So we're going to need another one of those. Going to need 2 of those. There we go. That should let us build that. And then we can build this. There we go. Quest complete. Conjuration catalyst. Didn't know there was a quest for that. Oh yeah, so there is. And we'll get an Ender Overseer. I probably won't use that. I don't know. Maybe I will. Basically, if you are looking at this block, it will give a redstone signal, which, could be useful if you had a piston door or something like that. But I don't think I'm going to be using it. So, yeah. All right, we're going to need... Do we need a hopper? No, we don't. We do? We do. Yeah, we do. Need a hopper to go in the open crate. So let's get one of those. And we're just going to get a regular ender chest of some color. We're going to need a couple of them. Because the conjuration catalyst, we can't make patterns for this guy. We can't use refined storage to say 1 input equals 2 outputs. It doesn't work like that. It will not accept an input and an output in the same place. So, not going to be able to do that, but that's okay. We'll just, we'll move on. It's fine. Let me see here. I need some dirt. Where's my dirt rod? Let's just use my dirt rod. So right here is going to be the conjuration catalyst pattern. pattern, guy. So let's get that going. Let's put him right here. Put the 4 back. And if we get some soul sand, we can now get 2 soul sand. Cool. So there we go. Yeah, all we have to do now is get my hopper into this guy. And we're going to put him right here. And, I can jump up here. Cool. And we want to dye this before I start dropping stuff, or that's going to be a bad time. So, let's see here. The conjuration catalyst is... I thought we'd taken care of that, Quark. Come on. Alright, whatever. Yeah, and I turned that off earlier. I gotta turn that off permanently. Management. Tool restock. No, thank you. You are buggy. So let's get some dye. I want to go with red, white, white. Red, red, red? Maybe that. That was one too many. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, red, 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 red. There we go. So let's get you going. Oh, also irritating that you can't vein mine. It'll switch your tool and stop your vein mining. I go back and forth whether I want this random correction on or not. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, well now let's put you up here. Alright, fine, we'll put you right there. Alright, so now when we conjuration catalyst stuff, it will go in here and we'll dump down here and we'll collect it. So we don't have many slots on this hopper hawk, so we're going to have to be a little bit, judicious on what we use it for. But we'll do it for all the important things that are, hard or annoying to farm, like, soul sand. And probably those leaves, too. So, I mean, we've got tons of them right now. I can't imagine using them up right now. So, I guess for now, soul sand. That's going to be it for now, just the soul sand. So, where are you going to live? Are you going to live under the ground? Oh, you're, okay. So why aren't you switching? And again, that's the other thing. It doesn't switch every time, so it does that sometimes. I don't know. It's not perfect. It's a cool tool, but it's not perfect. All right. Yeah, we're going to get a crafter. No, we're not. No, we are not. We are not doing that. I just told you you couldn't do that, and now I'm trying to do that. I guess I forgot you couldn't do that in the, 2 minutes I told you couldn't do that. Alright, so what are we going to do for this? Are we going to, dump items into it? I guess what we're going to do is have an interface that exports things. Doesn't really make sense, though. Maybe in... Alright, let's see if we can do this with a filter from Ender.io and a conduit. I'm not sure if we can. Let's actually get a limited item filter because I want to see if this works. So I want to know if I can turn this on and off with a redstone signal. Man, I need a basement or something. I don't want to build one, but I kind of need one for hiding stuff like this. Alright, I will think about that later. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to have the conduit, and you are going to export things, and there is no way to export with a signal. You can't be enabled with a signal. Okay. We are not going to do that. We are going to do something else, something better. I mean, I guess the answer is an exporter because we could turn that guy off. No, it's going to be an interface. Exporter would fill this chest. That's not what I want. Well, but if he was only working with a redstone signal, that might work, actually. Okay, yeah, only work with a redstone signal. Okay, and let's get a detector. And let's say if you have fewer than 128, then you would be on, right? Yeah. You get dropped. You get, why are you dropping into there? Well, that's not where that's supposed to go. How is that going to work? That's not going to work at all. Alright. Hold on. Have to make some fixes to our stupid system because I'm stupid. Alright. I didn't even use the open crate. How did I think this was going to work? The answer is, I don't know. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. I think. Now. Yes. And I feel like there's something with the Hopper Hawk where when it transmutes, it picks up quicker, because I don't think it should be picking up quite so quickly. But maybe. I don't know. Ooh, and it stopped. Awesome. That's the behavior I'm looking for. So I don't know if that'll be what we do like long term, if we want like more than one of these things, but for one thing, this kind of works. Okay, I'm going to take this down to a stack, because honestly I can't imagine needing like, tons of it. But I can now take this soul sand, I didn't mean that one, a whole stack, and we can dump it into our wither spawner. And, let it be there, which will let it have more soul sand for when it needs that. Yeah. And that'll give it plenty more withers to spawn. We could give it some more nether stars, too. In fact, why don't we do that? Why don't we just all take these out. It will start spawning. We'll put these guys in. And, yeah, we'll just have that. And then when it's done beaming these things in here and getting more nether stars, it will just, have them and it'll be okay. All right. It'll take more time to send this over, but I think they might be faster if they were infused, which I should actually be able to do. We should do that. You are usually faster than that on being killed. You're not being murdered very quickly today. I feel like you are flying, like, not up, and it's causing you to, Oh well, it's fine. Alright, so he's going to spawn more withers, and there we go. We're finally out of those things. So, yeah. And then we're just gonna, So that should give us plenty more nether stars. And once we have some more of those, we'll be able to upgrade these guys to emerald tier, which was the original point of making this thing. So, yeah. I mean, again, I don't know that I'll use that, but we could definitely do some stuff with the lassos to get more pearls. There is a thing from RF Tools called an endergenic generator, which is ridiculously complicated, but if you get it working right, would generate just ridiculous amounts of power too. So, yeah, I'm really wondering if that tier 4 would do more damage to you. I should probably make that. But, yeah. We'd have to make sure you were turned off, but yeah. I didn't think he'd spawn more than one at a time, but he was doing more damage before. I wonder if I should just stick another red shield block down in the middle so he would have to, like, be touching it all the time. I don't know. It's mostly fine. Let's see how many nether stars we have. We have 5. Cool, we only needed 4. So we're going to take this and this. And we're going to make an emerald tier. There we go. We needed a gas tier, 2 of these, 2 blocks of emeralds. There we go. And there we go. Emerald mob farm complete. And that also means I can collect my other one as a quest reward. Now these guys, what are their things? They generate loot every 5 seconds, a 1 in 3 chance to lose no durability, and 2 in 3 chance to lose 1 durability. So they're very good. Maybe not, you know, highest tier, but they're still pretty good. Alright, I think I've got a lasso with an Enderman, and what is this guy? You're just a regular lasso. I didn't mean that. I meant this guy, the Blaze. So yeah, let's get you guys in there. Yeah, I mean 5 seconds. It's pretty quick to get a pearl or a blaze rod. So, all right, and there we go. That's working pretty well too. Yeah. So this is probably not the long-term solution, although I'm thinking there may be a way to use this guy to spawn and capture an Enderman, release him, and then recapture him with a lasso. So I might go test that out and see if it works, because that would be interesting. And then we could definitely automate Enderman in here and get as many Ender Pearls as we wanted with no problems, I think. So, yeah. Let me go do some testing. I'll be right back. Alright, got a bit sidetracked rebuilding this a little bit. Just kept irritating when I wanted to go up top and I couldn't stand on the blocks, and there was, you know, so I changed the shield a little bit so you can only enter right through here. Everything else is solid block that does damage. So Wither should die faster now. Also upgrade him to chill to a tier 4 projector. So hopefully that's a little bit better. I could put those cables underground too. I put the other ones underground. I should have put those underground too. Fix that later. However, my proof of concept testing went pretty well, so I think I should make this. Need to make an auto clicker and a dispenser, and we need a hovering hourglass or some other kind of timer. I'll have to think about the timing a little bit more, about the automation, but I've got some ideas. So let's get a soul vial of an Enderman and a lasso. And basically what we're going to do is set up something like this. And I couldn't use both dispensers and I couldn't use both auto clickers. I don't know why, but auto clickers would not dispense the Enderman, and dispensers wouldn't lasso the Enderman. I don't know why. But we can put that in there, we can put that in there. And basically, you know, we can probably do it even quicker, but we don't want them to be there too long. So basically what we need to do is give this guy a signal. And if we did, like if I had a button or a lever or something, we would get a lasso right in here of an Enderman, which we could shove in there somehow. So the question becomes, how do I do the automation of sending a signal to this guy? I mean, pulling out the items is going to be trivial. Inserting and outputting the items is going to be pretty easy. We can spawn the Enderman. We can get more soul vials now. We can limit them to 1 each. We can pull out a lasso that has the Enderman on him. We can fill it with a lasso that's empty. But as far as triggering him, I don't know how that's going to work. I'm thinking some kind of pulse or toggle latch or something. I don't know. I'm not that great at redstone. So I've got a little bit more work to think about that. But this is the beginnings of, I think, an Enderman farm with tiny mob farms. So, yeah. The blaze died. My lasso go away? Yeah, it's probably still over there. Yeah, it's still over there. But yeah, we can now capture Endermen and place them in, these things and have them go. So if I can just figure out how to automate the pulse, we'll have a working system. Okay, that's a good wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time.